All right.
Wow. Took you long enough.
I had to pee, and I didn't want the microphone to pick it up, so I went back and muted. And shut the fuck up, Matt.
You pee? Cringe.
I'm crazy for? Eat your fucking food, bitch.
All right. Let me close my door completely. There we go. Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. Welcome back to another episode of Finalhazard, the prototype of the Ultimate Podcast. I'm your host, Matt, and as always, I'm joined by...
Yo, it's me. It's Seth. What the... Dude, you broke the illusion. I was muted, so I didn't make noises and interrupting you. Anyway, hey, it's me, Seth. And
I'm here, too.
It wasn't your turn yet, Ethan. Get back in the closet.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, now it's your turn.
Okay. It's me, Ethan. I'm a part of this place sometimes. I wish I was a part of it more, but it's okay.
Disclaimer: we don't actually keep Ethan in the closet. I don't know where Seth came.
Yeah, he does that himself.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my god. What the fuck? So it's the new year. It's January of the first of the Januaries of the 22nd year of 2020. I don't know anymore, man. I don't know what I'm saying. But December was a crazy month, and a lot of things happened during
Spider-Man came out, and that was about it. Yeah, nothing else.
Yeah, sure. But a lot of things happened. A lot of things came out. There was a lot of Sonic news. You could say we've been eating good for the past. We were eating good for a weekend, and we never ate again. So yeah,
we ate our entire plate. We ate the entire plate. It's fine.
We ate the plate too. Yeah,
we ate an entire plate, and now we're back in the trenches. Starvation.
Devastation. No breathing.
You can last how long without food? Like a week?
That was like 3 weeks.
Don't give a fuck if I come in your bleeding. No DMCA, please.
Stop singing it, dumbass.
Yeah, so speaking of things that came out in a Sonic, in terms of Sonic news, what happened first? Oh yeah, we finally got a Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2 trailer for the first time ever.
It looks great.
It looks awesome.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to see that movie.
I really enjoyed Idris Elba as Knuckles.
Double O Knuckles.
Title drop. Whoa.
It seems like they're doing a Sonic. They're doing Sonic 2, like Sonic Tales, but it feels more like a Sonic 3 and Knuckles movie, which makes sense because Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the only like real classic game to adapt that has a story.
I mean,
yeah. Sonic 2, Tails dies, and that's about it.
No. Well, Sonic 2 on Genesis directly leads into Sonic 3. Because
it ends with Supersonic.
You end with Supersonic. You blow up the Death Egg, and it crashes on the Angel Island. And then you're like, hey, yo! And then everybody's like, hey, yo! And then you go. And you do your thing.
And then Tails dies.
Tails is immortal in the classic games. Tails can't die.
That's the sequel to Tails Gets Trolled. Tails Can't Die.
Boo, no, no.
What else we get? We got Sonic Frontiers footage, kinda, finally. We now know that it's an open world game, which is really cool. The graphics of this game, unfinished, obviously, because it's still like early.
Yeah.
But like, it rivals like Sonic Unleashed. Like, it looks really nice.
Amy is potentially dead in this game, but we don't know yet.
No. Well, we have like some story details about the game. Let me pull them up. Immediately.
I still think it's funny how we still know virtually nothing, but
We know virtually nothing, but we know everything, you know?
we know more about Breath of the Wild 2 than this game. And
That's
Breath of the
cap.
Wild
What do you know
2,
about What do you know about Breath of the Wild 2, Ethan? Tell me.
I know that Link has long hair. I know that he can phase through walls. I know that Ganon is a big old mean skeleton.
You didn't have to like one on me like that, bro. Come on.
Exactly. And we don't even know if it's Amy or a ghost girl. And we don't know who's in that robot. We don't know shit.
No, it's Amy.
It's confirmed
It's Amy on Twitter.
Okay. We don't know if she's in the robot, though.
Where the fuck did the shit go?
Amy, get in the fucking robot.
Colors Ultimate got a patch.
That's the Sonic game I want. I want fucking Sonic Evangelion.
And then, no, I was going to say Sonic does some naughty things, but it's fine. Sonic does
like
something.
Poop.
Oh yeah. No, so what's this guy's name? Justin. Hold on, let me fact check things, you know?
We here at Figure 8 always have our sources on deck and are never
it's like
ever
it's like I'm scrolling. It's like I'm scrolling through the Tails channel updates.
Never ever
updates text channel in their Discord.
Shout outs to Tails channel. We love them.
Just trying to find that one word. Please do not call me that. Okay.
What?
Find that one word document. No, sorry. I thought I heard my name being called and I was gonna get very upset. Load! Has anybody been having problems with Twitter not loading its shit?
Sorta, yeah, kinda. Not too bad though.
God, I can't believe I'm gonna have to use TweetDeck. Cringe.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
in the meantime when Matt looks for whatever he's looking for. This is our first video of 2021. No, it's not. No, 2022. 2022. It's the new year, and Christmas has passed. The holiday season is over. What did you guys get for Christmas this year or last year? Fuck.
You dumb fucking. No, it's okay. I'm sad. I love you. I got a Marty McFly jacket and new headphones, and also new shoes.
I have a wooden hand that I can pose.
Oh, really? For like drawing?
Yeah.
I see those shits in the Earthbound store all the time.
I got a new cell phone and I got AirPods.
Nice.
Oh, do you still drop this? Do you drop this in a new one?
No, dude, I have a $1,000 phone. Do you think I'm gonna be stupid enough to flip it around? Yeah, I do flip it around sometimes.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
No, but like I'm changing that habit to flipping pens, as you know.
Fucking Christ.
I remember that one time you fell asleep and slammed your fucking head on your desk.
They don't need to know that. People don't need to know. Okay, so it's funny because I was sleeping, like we were watching something on Discord. We were watching like anime or something, and it was late at night, like almost like maybe 12 or 1 o'clock, and I was having the conversation with someone like in the call, and then like they started talking, and then all of a sudden I just passed out, and everyone just and I feel, and everyone just hears.
And then
I
you
just go, ah!
Yeah. Yep.
I fell asleep at my desk and hit the fucking desk.
Oh
okay. So I would, because the reason why I was searching, I was trying to look at the tweet, was because I didn't know if this guy's name was actually I didn't know if this guy Justin Thorman's actual last name was Thorman.
And you didn't want to call him Thorman.
Yeah. So Justin Thorman is like one of the social media specialist for Sonic, and he revealed that the current Sonic English voice cast, so probably like everybody that we got in like TSR and shit, they're gonna be keeping.
So that renders our first episode of Finalhazard's reboot completely irrelevant. Because all the voice actors came back.
Oh wait, you're right. Wasn't I there for that one too?
Why did they do that to us? Why did they do that? Why did he do that?
They saw our Finalhazard episode and they were like, "Fuck these guys."
Let's make these dumb assholes look stupid.
Yeah, sad.
No, but I'm glad that they're back.
It was definitely way too unceremonious for them to be just kicked off like that.
Yeah, it was weird.
Especially for not doing anything wrong.
Like, it would have been cool to get like a new Sonic voice, but like at this point, Roger Craig Smith is just like, that's Sonic.
It's just we don't know what was the show Sonic Prime is gonna do.
If Sonic Prime has a new cast, I won't be that upset.
But isn't Sonic Prime supposed to, like, they confirmed that it's part of like the Sonic game universe? So wouldn't it make sense to have the actual voice actors in it?
Well, the reason why we were speculating that Sonic might have a new voice actor is because of the God damn it, my words. Is because like it's a Canadian show. Because it's being produced in Canada. Right. Which usually results in like most Canadian productions having like Canadian talent.
Who's the guy who voices Owen from Total Drama Island?
Scott McCord.
Oh, fucking. And this is a Mr. Hyde himself, Shun, that guy.
Yeah.
Let's go, Drago, back on, bro!
Yeah, Scott McCord. Scott McCord's gonna play fucking Sonic in Sonic Prime.
Shoutouts to you if you understand Bakugan references in 2022.
No one does. Especially if they're Battle Brawlers references, no one's gonna get them. I saw this one girl on TikTok and she had like a Pyrus tattoo on her arm, and I thought it was really fire.
And Matt fell in love.
No, I didn't.
And then he DM'd her immediately.
No,
and then said, "Do you want to listen to my Sonic podcast?"
You're so cringe. You're so cringe. But yeah, I finally pulled up the Sonic Frontiers fucking thingy.
But yeah, it's open world. What do you guys think of it? Like, I think of the idea of an open world Sonic game.
I think it's pretty cool.
That man.
They really did.
They really hired that man. See, the thing about Sonic Open World is that, like, Sonic Adventure 2 and 1, the best Sonic games, are pseudo open world, where they have a bunch of hub worlds for you to go through, and I like that a lot. And if this is just fully open world, I feel like that could be really good as well.
I think what they said was that it's going to be this open world, and then there's going to be, like, levels that you go to with, like, so it's kind of like it's not really an open world, I guess, more like a big hub world, which I'd be okay with.
Now departing to Mystic Ruins.
but instead of having to take the train, you just run to the next area.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you don't need that anymore.
Sonic better go fucking super fast in this game, bro.
I hope that, because what we see is like very like people have been joking like, oh, Breath of the Wild. It does look very Breath of the Wild because there's not a lot of like, and you do see like rails and like a little bit of like springs like in the very background. But I'm hoping that there's gonna be like loops and paths and like things to interact with in this world. Because from what we're seeing so far, it's really just kind of empty.
It's very natural. Very natural.
The way how I'm seeing it is like maybe because like there are a few like I'm looking at like the screen like the screen grabs and shit. There's like this one specific screen grab, and it's like there's a tower in the background, and it looks like it has like a corkscrew like path around it.
I think it'd be very weird for there to be fast travel in this game.
Well, you don't need fast. Well, you already travel fast.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But like sometimes you may not want to run.
There should be.
Then, it'd be a perfect option for fast travel in a Sonic game. What? Chaos Control.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I do think what would be dope, right? This is the perfect like opportunity for us to for them to revert Sonic's movement style to like an SA1-esque kind of deal. Because
It's a perfect opportunity for that.
I've been playing so much Sonic Adventure 1.
I think, actually, you know what? What do we think the game's going to control like? Will it just be an open boost game, or is it going to be something different? Like,
based on who's directing it, by the way, Morio Kishimoto is the director of this game, and they directed Sonic Colors, Lost World, and Forces. So like,
but that's not all. They also were head game designer of Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic and the Black Knight.
I like
and they were part of Sonic 4. So
there's some things that I'm like,
I can count on one finger a banger on that list. And it's kind of scary. Hopefully with like, you know, there's this open spaces to run around through, he can really be like, oh, okay, let's do something weird and different instead of just like, oh, straight line boost game. Because I don't think I think what he was working with was kind of restricting. So
also there's like weird time constraints. There have been like weird time constraints on all of those games. And like strange decisions made.
This game is definitely taking its time.
I think that Sonic Frontiers would definitely benefit from like you being able to influence Sonic to do things and to interact with his environment properly for once.
Right.
So
environment interactivity, 0 out of 10.
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to spin dash up the fucking those big ass ruins. I'm trying to spin dash up those big ass ruins all the way to the top and just stand there. Like,
okay, see,
this would be the perfect opportunity to give 3D Sonic the drop dash. Actually, that'd be super dope.
Here's my thing. Like, I feel like if Frontiers just said screw it and gave like just insane architecture, like, you know how in Crazy Highway or whatever it's called in SA2, there's just a highway that doesn't make any sense, and it's just like thousands of feet high, and it's like if you think about it realistically, no one could ever drive through this shit. And it's just like, why? Like, what if Frontiers just did that? Like, no explanation, insane architecture.
You just want like level design.
Well,
I want what level design?
Creative level design.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, just don't explain it, because if the other Sonic games didn't have to explain it and they were still awesome, then just don't explain it. Like, let me hop to a fucking different moon as Knuckles, and just for no reason, and then hop to a big ass thing. I'm sorry. Matt,
Ethan,
you know what I mean?
Well, Ethan, there's too bad there is an explanation.
What do you mean?
Well, basically, we've learned from like story synopses, or whatever, that this island that they're on, it's called Starfall Island, I believe. Yes, it's called the Starfall Islands, which is the wait, no, never mind. That was wrong. What the fuck? Why'd they put that?
We here at Figure 8 have our sources completely.
No, I'm reading the article, and I thought that, and then they said this statement was incorrect.
Okay.
I heard about that. So okay, so we did get a synopsis of the story, but then it was later said that it was not correct. So
I thought that this.
Do we know what the story is?
I thought this island was like controlled by like AI or whatever. Like the island had like an AI or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
with the big robot at the end of the trailer, like that would make sense. Like, I don't know why that would be considered wrong. What we do know about this story is who is responsible for penning it.
Hell yeah, baby, Ian Flynn.
When I heard the news for that, I literally shouted, "I won! I won!" Dude, okay, so I don't know how much like how much control over the story he has. Like, I don't know if he like came up with it himself, or if like Sonic Team was like, we want a story with this, and this, do it. Or if they wrote the story and he localized it, I don't care. If Ian Flynn's name is on it, and you can have this as a RealSethery seal of quality. If Ian Flynn's name is on a Sonic project, 9 times out of 10, it's probably the best Sonic like fiction to ever exist.
Too bad Shadow's going to be.
That includes Sonic cucking tails. Goddamn.
Oh my god.
Unmute.
No, but yeah, I'm really excited. We had the previous writing team ever since Sonic Colors, and not the biggest fan I was. Sonic Colors is good. Like I like that one, but
Baldy nose hair doesn't bother me as much as it bothers other people.
I mean, it's barely a thing. It
only bothered me in like other things outside of Colors, because like in Colors there was like it was a one-time joke, but then in like other games they try to make it like Eggman's new nickname for a while. Like Sonic's always calling him that, and that's what bugged me. I don't know.
Like it's like a random like insult that like Yacker just like says to describe Eggman, and he's like, and Sonic's like, oh, yo, ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way you call them that. Yo, I'm about to steal that. I'm about to steal your whole fucking flow. Ha. Right? And then they fell off.
And then they fell off. You fell off.
Yeah, like Sonic plots, like post Sonic Colors, just they weren't interesting anymore. Like Sonic Lost World story is very like, it could have been cool. Like the Deadly Six are like a neat idea. Like they're like these like monsters who live on a floating planet, but we don't know anything about them. We don't know like the lore behind the planet.
Very boring.
They're very boring, one-note characters. Like okay, I will be the first to admit, I think Zavik out of all of them has the coolest design. And I've warmed up to him a little bit.
I hate him.
I like the purple one, Zaz or whatever.
He can't fit in his car. He can't fit in his car. He can't fit in his car. He can't fit in his
car.
car.
I think that with a little time, or I feel like with under a talented writer, a writing team, they could do something. Interestingly enough, I haven't listened to the Ian Flynn's podcast in a while, but apparently he said that Sega gave him the okay to like come up with his own like Zeddy lore and like his own Zeddy characters. I don't think he will at any point, but like the option of that existing, like it's intriguing, because it's like an opportunity to give a very underwhelming thing from like this one game nobody really cares for the chance to flourish. Because like we see other like franchises do that all the time. Like Transformers does it. Like they'll take ideas that like happen in a series that like no one really likes, and they'll like expand upon it, and everyone's like, oh yeah, that's part of Transformers. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've been thinking. I have like a theory about the Zeddy and about the Lost Hex.
And well, if it's a theory, then it's probably right, because they don't have fucking lore.
Well,
it could be literally anything.
It could literally, it could literally be anything.
I thought to myself, yo, so like, what if like the Lost Hex is like is a little planet situation? Is another one of those little planet situations where like the planet like shows up on like Earth every like few hundred years or some shit like that, and Eggman like tries to discover the secrets of it, and he finds these technomancy demon character tropes, character archetypes, and he's like, hey, I got this magic conch.
See, isn't it cool? Isn't the idea doesn't it sound cool? Like demon technomancers, like, and then they made it lame. I don't know.
They
Can
didn't
we
do
just
anything with them.
Can
They
we
didn't
just
do
get
anything with it.
Arcane, but for the Zeddy?
Okay, so
It's like a show that makes the Zeddy really good.
the issue
It's
with
all dark and shit.
the issue with the Zeddy inherently is that there's just nothing about them that interests.
There's nothing. There's literally nothing. We don't know
Like
anything about them.
Their power set, dope as hell. Like the fact that they can control technology and they can do all these crazy things with it, that's dope as fuck. But like, it all just kind of dwells down to, hey, I'm gonna ride this big ball and I'm gonna chase you around the fucking spear with it, and yeah, woohoo.
Yeah.
You know what the Zeddy remind me of?
Who?
The Zeddy remind me of the rabbits from Super Mario Odyssey, and the Zeddy became before the rabbits. Like, the rabbits are just as nothing characters, but at least they don't try to be more than that.
You know?
They feel like the Koopalings.
They feel like the Koopalings, and that's what makes them...
The Koopalings are cool.
No, but I'm saying that's what makes the rabbits and the Koopalings fun, is that they don't try to be bigger than what they are. They just are that. The thing is that these Zeddy are like big, powerful presences, and we know nothing about them, and they don't do anything that's cool. At least the Koopalings, they're a tried and used again trope in Mario games because that's what they were meant to be. And the Zeddy come in as these like badass, like awesome fucking characters who can do a lot of cool things, and then they don't do anything, and then we don't learn anything about them.
That's true. That's the biggest disappointment. I think the comics kind of like they don't delve into the lore or anything, but they kind of give them cool things to do, which is cool. Also written by Ian Flynn, so let's segue back to Sonic Frontiers. See, I can do those too.
If I see a Zeddy in Frontiers, I'm not playing that game.
My only, oh my god, no. So like my main issue, you know me, I'm the IDW guy here on the channel. You know the vibes. Press garden out now.
When is episode 2?
March.
What is it about?
Won't tell you.
Oh, okay. Continue.
I'll tell you off recording, off the air, you know. But yeah, so like, fuck. The Zeddy are like, they do cool shit, but like, you know, I'm tired of them. Like, because they show up during the Metal Virus saga, right? And like they like take over everything as the main antagonist and just fuck over Eggman's whole like plan. And I'm guessing this was more because that storyline was supposed to be in the Archie comics after like the Unleashed arc, right?
Okay, so I think what the plan was that because you see it at the end of the Sonic Unleashed Archie Sonic arc, you see Eggman, he's like thinking like, okay, so what if we just sucked up Dark Gaia's energy from the Earth instead? And then like in the background you see like the Lost Hex with like question marks surrounding it or whatever, teasing a Lost World adaptation. And then we know that the Metal Virus was supposed to be like issue 300 beyond of Archie. So what I'm thinking was that there was going to be a short Lost World adaptation sometime after like the and you see these in the leaked unreleased issues, like after the Freedom Fighters and Sonic separate, Sonic would probably have went to the Lost World with Tails, and like that story would have happened, introducing Eddie and like organically weaving them into whatever the Metal Virus was going to be. I feel like the Zeddy coming in at the end of the Metal Virus arc in IDW is just kind of like a carryover from like the original idea.
And then Zavik becomes big, and then he's not threatening.
Doesn't like, okay, so like I may like be like, but doesn't Worlds Unite like confirm that Lost World happened? Like the Lost World like thing happened, like the Lost Hex adventures happened in
Right, but you see the crossovers are weird because I know at least the first crossover.
The first crossover,
The first
big
crossover is
brain
like,
wipe.
okay,
Brain wipe,
it's a
right?
it's a big brain wipe, like, and then all of the Sonic games already happened, like after Sonic Generation. It's like a similar kind of thing happened with the
But,
second
like,
one, but it's
but
weird because they also tried to like weave it into the main continuity of the comic, which didn't really make sense. I don't like that. I don't like that story.
Worlds United's bad.
Again, I said 9 times out of 10. But yeah, I think what the idea was, because that ended up being this semi Lost World adaptation. I don't think that was like a crossover was like in mind.
Yeah, but I was thinking to myself. Like, yo, what if like this is what happened? This is why they're there. Like, but like, I don't know, man. Fuck. I had a point, but I've completely rotted on the point.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Because
So
I just don't like the Zeddy.
I don't like the Zed, yeah.
Because I feel like, yeah, them coming in at the end of the Metal Virus arc was cool, but you know, like I wanted to see like Sonic and Eggman go head to head at the end of the arc.
I feel like we'll get that at some point, just not now.
Yeah.
Um,
And then they come back, and then they came back recently, and I'm like, go away.
Ian Flynn, Sonic Frontiers. I tried earlier, I swear. But yeah, I think plot wise, this game was going to be good. At best, great at not. Wait, hold on. What am I trying to say? Good at the very least, great at the best.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of concerned about what the game is going to play like.
I'm not too concerned about that. Because
They
like
just need to go back into their and dig deep and dig very deep into their roots, into their 3D roots, you know, and just bring it all to the surface. And bring it all to the surface.
People like to say like Sonic has had a rough transition to 3D.
Sonic has had a rough transition.
But
Yeah, true.
Counterpoint, every Sonic game after Sonic Adventure has been in 3D. And Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are the highest, like some of the highest rated games in the series. I guess the transition wasn't that rough. I don't know where this idea came from.
And like, have you heard like the development, like the hell that SA2 went through? Like just getting made. Like they find out that they're making a game, right, for a discontinued console, right, and they're just grinding it out, and then they're like,
wait, the Dreamcast was already discontinued?
Yes, the Dreamcast
was my god,
discontinued midway through Sonic Adventure 2's development.
No way. Oh my god. I never knew that part.
So like basically they were just making a game for a discontinued console, and that's why SA2 Battle came out like the same year as the Dreamcast version.
That's insane.
Yeah. I learned this recently by watching I've been watching these like hour-long retrospectives by the Golden Bolt on YouTube.
Why Steven Universe is bad. No, I'm just kidding.
3 hours long.
But it was like he talked, like the first one talked about like SA1 and how the modern like sensibilities for like new people going into these games is like, oh, watch this, play this game, but like it's gonna have all these fucking glitches, right? And then he talks about how he like put himself in the perspective of like a kid playing this game for the first time in like 1999, and like how it's like really good for like what it was trying to do at the time, because you have to remember that like Sonic Adventure 1 is like one of the earliest 3D like platformers and like 3D games in general.
Yeah,
Like
and
3D
you even
adventure games.
compare it to like Mario 64. Hot take. So the Sonic levels blow it out of the water.
It's factual. Because it's the most like 2D to 3D, like the transition is like seamless. Also,
see, here's another hot take. Like, if you love Mario 64, if you're like, it's one of the best Mario games of all time, but then like you look at like Sonic Adventure and you're like, that game fucking sucks. Now bear in mind, big levels, unnecessary, shooting levels, a neat idea, but maybe it doesn't belong in Sonic game. Okay, cool. But if you like Sonic, if you don't like Sonic Adventure but like Mario 64, that just makes no sense to me. They're both complete super early 3D platforming games that, in comparison to like their like modern equivalents, yeah, of course they're like super. They're both super like outdated. But why is one beloved and one isn't?
and then
there's not like they're both like not to say they're super well made, but they're both like competently made at the very least.
Of course.
Yeah, and then you also have to put into perspective, like also in terms of being like an adventure platforming game as well, or just like an adventure game. Like Sonic Adventure came out like a month after Ocarina of Time, and Ocarina of Time gets talked about in like this very like highly regarded light. Yet it's like it's jank as fuck.
Look,
It's jank.
I may have a game theory as to why Sonic Adventure maybe isn't like that.
If the next words that come out of your mouth rhyme with Rogue Garrett, I'm gonna punch you.
No! My game theory was that I feel like maybe perhaps it's the way that Sonic took itself in that game. So you have Legend of Zelda, and the time that it uses its cutscenes and dialogue, it's goofy, but it's also a very serious game at the same time. Like, it presents itself in a serious way with all the dark, like freaking fortresses and shit. And then you have Mario 64, a game that's not very heavily reliant on dialogue and is very bright and colorful. And then you have Sonic Adventure, which is a super fun adventure game, but it's also incredibly goofy unintentionally with the voice acting and the cutscenes. So I think maybe the only difference is that people don't look at the game itself, but they look at it like the tone that it presented itself as. And you have Legend of Zelda, a more serious take, and you have Mario, like not a silent, but like a less dialogue driven and just more like player fun based game. And then you have Sonic Adventure, which is different from both of those, but it's like I guess it's just the way that people remember it. Goofy but fun.
A lot of the ports of Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2 also are like they get buggier and buggier. So it's probably like people will like load up the Steam version like vanilla, like no mod fixes, and they'll be like, "Wait a minute, this game is bad."
Dude,
Even though if they go back to like if they dig up their Dreamcast, the game will play fine.
When I played Sonic Adventure 2 for the first time, I couldn't jump because there was a car stuck on my head. An invisible car got stuck on Sonic's head, and
What?
I wasn't able to jump.
That's funny.
And I was so confused, and I was just like, okay, now I just can't hit any cars when I'm in the first level.
That's funny.
But still, I just feel like it's like the presentation. Even if Sonic Adventure's presentation, like, it was a good presentation, but like the tone it was going for wasn't like Mario and Zelda. I feel like that's why maybe it's regarded as quote unquote not as good, if
Like,
that makes sense.
It's this corny anime game.
Yeah, it's corny, but I feel like that's why some people are babies about things that are corny, because it's like just that should be corny as hell, dude. I love corny things. And like
corn is good.
Corn is pretty good. It's in all of our foods and soda. So, does that make sense though?
I get it, but like, I don't know.
You get it, but you don't.
I get it. I get what you're saying, but I don't think that's the reason.
You don't. That could. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It very well couldn't. But at the same time, I just feel like people are so not they're prejudiced, but like people are so uptight about like just Sega content, and then like Nintendo gets a pass. Old Nintendo gets a pass at least, not now. But old Nintendo gets like such
if
a
Nintendo made a game like Mario 64 today, oh my god.
Oh, for sure. But
Mario fell off. Mario was never good, actually.
Mario was never good, actually.
Mario needs to stop taking itself so seriously. It needs to just be a fun, stupid platformer. Like, look at Sonic. Sonic doesn't have a story.
See, this is what I'm saying. You get it? Like,
yeah.
Like that's like it's not about it's less about the games themselves and just more about audience perception that like SA1 is corny and Mario and Zelda have very clearly defined Ocarina of Time and 64 have very clearly defined tones, and I feel like it's harder to find what Sonic Adventure 1 was less so going for, but more so what it was at the time. So I think
Sonic Adventure 1... Actually, you know what? I'm going to save this for another video.
Okay.
Because we got ideas. So moving on from SA1... I could talk circles about those games, but like we got something.
Wait, can we talk about the Sonic movie trailer?
We should. That's like the title of the episode.
It's
British.
It reels people in. They gotta wait for the movie talk.
But like, so we kind of. I'm gonna try to like go through the trailer. So like we kind of like start off the trailer with like we catch back up with Sonic and what he's been doing. He's kind of gone. He's kind of like taken on that hero role, which, by the way, doesn't really fit Sonic the Hedgehog as we know him in other media. I'll talk about that in a press garden video. But yeah, and he just kind of fucks around and like becomes like a vigilante, and then Tom tells him to cut that shit out. You're weird, you're cringe, and you're 12. So yeah.
Yeah, he's going around. He's Blue Justice, trademark pending, which I like. It's a funny joke. There's another joke. There's like a whole like little bit where Tom is like, Sonic, there's gonna be a time where your powers are gonna be necessary. But that time, you don't choose that time chooses you, or something like that. And then, great line. And then Sonic says, "Did you steal that from Oprah?" And I'm like, okay, and movie. It's gonna be.
It's a kids movie.
That's the kids joke. That's the kids movie joke of the trailer. But besides that,
it's just not in the movie. I would like that.
We get to see. Who do we get to see? Mr. Carey
Robotnik
is now in full Eggman getup, which is sick as fuck.
He didn't put on the weight yet, though.
Not yet. So he's like in between.
Do you think he's gonna put on the weight?
He's Kintobor. He's Kintobor right now. He's still.
You're right. Yeah,
he's still Kintobor right now. But he's.
So do you think? Oh my god, he had a rough transition to 3D.
You know what I'm thinking, dude? Thinking? What if they go Sonic Bible on us?
They kind of already have with Sonic being in like a Midwestern town.
Because also we're in this movie we're going to be introduced to the Master Emerald, and with the Master Emerald comes the Chaos Emeralds. So
I don't think they're going to show up the Chaos Emeralds. I don't know.
You can't show the Master Emerald and not show the Chaos Emeralds there.
But the Master Emerald's integral to Angel Island's plot. The Chaos Emeralds aren't important to Angel Island.
They were. Well, Sonic Adventure 1, baby!
Yeah, but I mean...
And also, but like, hear me out. So we go full, like Sonic Bible, and Sonic and Eggman tries to use or maybe they just use the Master Emerald for it because they already have it set up. Like Eggman tries to harness or Robotnik tries to harness the power of the Master Emerald in like the final battle of the movie, and then boom, big explosion, something goes wrong, right? And then all of a sudden, Dr. Robotnik is fused with a egg, with a hard-boiled egg, and becomes Eggman.
I would not like that.
So what you're saying, you don't even have to do the egg part, but what you're saying is that they do the Kintobor origin without doing the Kintobor origin.
Because Sonic, because like the whole Kintobor origin, for those who don't know, is Sonic and Kintobor were homies. And like Sonic was like this really super fast hedgehog, but like he was like normal, and Kintobor makes him these little shoes, these little shoes that are gonna like make him go faster, and he's also experimenting with the Chaos Emerald at the same time, and the experiment goes horribly wrong. And
okay, well first, one of the Chaos Emerald experiments turns Sonic blue.
Well, that character
and makes him go faster.
It's the same experiment that turns him into Eggman.
No, because that happens like a little bit later.
What?
Like a day later or something.
Am I tripping?
Okay, so imagine here's a much simpler idea. Imagine that because all Eggman has eaten is mushrooms. Once he gets back, he becomes obsessed with food again, and he just keeps shoveling food in his mouth, and then he just gets fat.
So are we thinking like at the end, like maybe not the end of this movie, but like the start of movie 3, if they do it, they will. He's just fat.
Yeah,
like he's full Eggman now.
Yeah, I feel like combining him with an egg is much harder than just having him love food because he hasn't eaten normal food in like a year.
They don't need to do the egg thing because the egg was like in the story, the egg is rotten, and that's why he like
becomes evil.
But he's already evil and crazy, so I don't think they need to do that. They just need him to be fat.
They just need him to be fat, yeah. Get shot with a fat ray.
They said that he
fat
ray.
look fat, look.
I mean, they did say that they did say that he was gonna wear a fat suit for this movie, but it never happened.
That's what it's gonna be at the end of the movie, Matthew.
Yeah, just like how the Eggman mustache thing was in the first trailer, but that's like the after credits scene in the movie.
It's okay.
That shit's crazy.
Well, just like, should I say Spider-Man spoilers?
No.
Okay. Well, no, I won't. Well,
Willem Dafoe is Snively.
Oh my god! That's perfect casting.
Off topic. I hate Starline.
Well, you're cringe. Anyway, back to the Sonic movie.
Back to the Sonic movie.
You're 12 and cringe.
Wow.
So what else happens in this trailer after we see Eggman?
Sonic Adventure 2 references are literally everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic Adventure 1 with like the city.
You're right.
Guys, if Sonic says, "Oh yeah, this is happening," I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Sorry, Seth. I had a DBZ abridged moment where it's like, when you always want to say Terminator 2, I always want to say Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh yeah. The 2 just comes natural.
It does.
Can we get an SA2? Speaking of Team 4-Star, can we get like the SA2 movie and like at the end of the credits, Shadow just walks up and he's like, "By the way, I never died in this version."
Yes, I would love that. Still, like SA1 references are everywhere, which they know what the fuck that they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing with that.
I mean, he's in San Francisco.
Well, no, in the trailer he was in Seattle. You see the Seattle needle.
Oh yeah. Well, fuck you.
I guess Station Square could be Seattle. It's a big city.
Well,
like New York,
that probably makes sense. It probably makes a lot more sense.
The movie's gonna open with friggin' Eggman being like, "Stone, we need to go to the Mystic Ruins."
And then Agent Stone's like, "Let me suck your..."
No!
We are not a friendly podcast.
That's the unrated version.
The unrated version.
Jim Carrey when he sees
No, don't say.
Don't say anything.
Okay.
Don't grate it.
So Eggman, the plot is Eggman has a Master Emerald. It's either the Chaos Emerald or a Master Emerald.
It's
but
more with Knuckles' involvement.
Spoilers, man. Anyway, so we see Eggman's back. We get a little scene with Agent Stone in a coffee shop. And like on the board is a bunch of like Mean Bean Machine like references and like Adventures of Sonic references is cool. But that's not the highlight of this trailer. There's a part where actually, let's talk about the thing that happens before the highlight. So Tails is actively involved in this movie. The tornado is here.
I freaked out when I saw the tornado. I was so happy.
It's really cool.
He stole that plane, by the way.
He definitely stole that plane.
He definitely steals that shit.
Like, there's gonna be a scene where they're like, "We need a ride," and they like steal the plane or something. I noticed on the side of the plane.
I don't know if it's like. Sorry to cut you off, but I don't know if it's like line splicing or whatever, like how they did in like the Spider-Man No Way Home trailers. But Sonic just like lands on the tornado. And like this is apparently like his first time meeting Tails ever. So who knows?
I think that might just be line splicing, like, cause I think the meeting Tails will be like a more calmer scene.
Yeah, and what confuses me about not confuses me. I think everyone was hoping that because of the nickname convention that they gave Sonic in Sonic 1, that Sonic was gonna give Tails his nickname.
That might still happen. Again, it's probably just line splicing.
It
could still happen. Like, I'm not throwing it out of the table.
It could be, but I feel like it would have been much cheekier if they were like, "Oh, you got two Tails. Nice to meet you, Tails."
Well, I mean, he's probably going to introduce himself as Miles. Just.
And then Tails is like, "I was severely bullied for my deformation."
I hope that Sonic still names him Tails. I hope, at least. Because, Donut Lord, Pretzel Lady, Eggman. Like, why would you build that up?
It works.
Yeah.
Like, it works too well for them to not do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I noticed on the side of the tornado, the plane, there's another tornado in this trailer. It's weird. There's it's like a serial number. It's not Sonic. So I have a little theory, not theory, but like a hypothesis of how the movie is going to end. Tails is going to be integrated into their like little family, right? And like they're like, where are we going to park the plane? And then Sonic's like looking at it, and he's like, something's missing, and he like paints the word Sonic on the side of the plane, and it's gonna like be all crude and stuff. But then in the next movie, we're gonna get like the big Sonic on the side of the plane. That's what I think. Too. I think that'd be a neat little little way to end the movie.
For a second, Seth, I thought you said Tails gets integrated into the plane.
it's like fucking Animorphs, But then, okay, so we talked about Tails. Some more Sonic Adventure references. We get it looks like a ice cap little reference. But then, okay, let's talk about everything that people were talking about. Knuckles.
I thought we were going to talk about them in their snow outfits. That's what everyone was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was cute as fuck.
Adorable. But Knuckles.
Okay, jokes aside,
voiced by the lovely Idris Elba, who lied about not being sexy in this movie. I don't know. I think Sega told him you can't be sexy, and he tried.
And then it just
it couldn't happen.
That's just how the motherfucker talks, bro. This is how he talks.
He's aware of the effect he has on women.
It's crazy.
He's just his voice, his vocal cords just smooth, silky, buttery.
I love the memes. so much where like it's the Hot Ones clip and it's Idris Elba like dying, and then it's just like when the hedgehog gives you a chili dog and you've only ever eaten like on a fucking island. What the fuck is this?
It's that part in the Suicide Squad. Sonic's like, no one likes it, or Knuckles is like, no one likes to show off, and Sonic's like, yeah, but only if what you're showing off is cool as fuck. And he's like, shit, you're
That's
right.
true. I love that scene so much. I like the animated where someone did it. It was Shadow and Knuckles. Fuck, that's true. Still, Knuckles looks awesome in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I really love just the dedication that Idris Elba had. He wanted to know about Knuckles' motivation. And like, I know people joke, but like it's genuine. Like Knuckles has genuine motive. He's a genuine character. Like fucking people joke because that's what Knuckles has become. Like he's become sort of this fucking comedic relief, even though he was always the brute. He was the fighter of the group.
You know, I've been getting a lot of these Sonic video essays recommended to me in the past few months. They're bangers. I think the guy's name is Al the something. I don't remember his name. I'm bad at remembering the names of videos that I watch when I really want to, like, you know, look back at them.
Yeah.
I have to swipe through my YouTube history real quick. The amount of GTA RP that I in XQC watching MasterChef that I look at. Al the boy. He's been doing like this series of videos on like how to fix characters in the Sonic like games. He did like
I've seen that recommended to me. I haven't clicked on one yet.
You watch them; they're really good.
Maybe
he's done like one on like Knuckles. He's done one on Amy, one on Silver, one on Tails, one on Eggman. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I don't know because like I was gonna say weirdly to me, like I feel like there isn't really the comic relief character in Sonic, like as the group, you know, the group of fucking Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. I feel like there isn't really a comic relief character there because Sonic is supposed to be the funny, wisecracking goofball. Like you don't really need a comic relief character if you have a wisecracking main character, you know. And then Knuckles.
The only comic relief characters we have are the Chaotix, but they're not part of like the main characters.
Exactly, yeah. And it's just like, why would Knuckles be deduced to that? Or deduced. He would be found out. No, he'd be reduced to that, even though it doesn't make sense.
It's because the writers and the as Knuckles. So basically, one of Knuckles' character traits was that he's
gullible.
Is that he's gullible and naive because
he's never talked to another living person.
Yeah, he's lived in isolation his whole life. So when Eggman pulls up and is like, "Hey, man, this guy,
hey yo,
man, this guy Sonic, right? I had this little nice space station up in space, right? And he blew my shit up.
I was curing cancer, and Sonic, the evil hedgehog, made super cancer.
He blew my shit up. And he crash landed on your island. So now here I am, and I need your fucking help, buddy." And he's like, "Well, because he took my Chaos Emeralds and he's coming for your Master Emerald next. Blah 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 blah." He's like, "Hey, no shot.
No shot.
That's
he's fucked.
He's flying to the island right now. I'm gonna punch him in his shit.
I'm gonna punch him in his shit."
Then he does punch him in his shit.
I'm gonna punch him in his shit.
Still, like that's the thing.
Knuckles
sorry, you guys.
Knuckles is still like, even back then was still kind of like, he wasn't like,
he's not dumb. He's
like Patrick. He wasn't Patrick Star, but he wasn't like bright either. Like there's the bit in Riders where it's like Tails is like explaining the hoverboards, and he's like, it floats. You don't have to tell me. I don't get it. I don't care. Like he's kind of like, he's not like the book smart guy.
Well, that's the thing. Like
he's socially unaware, is what he is.
And I feel like the thing about old Knuckles is that he wasn't dumb and gullible. He was confident and gullible. Like it's less so about like being stupid, but it's like him being confident in a cocky way is what made it not as annoying. But then you have like Sonic Boom where his
He's Patrick Star in that show.
Ethan, are you good?
Ethan died. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Ethan, come home. Anyway, Knuckles isn't stupid in this movie, and it's great to see a piece of Sonic media where Knuckles is gonna be like a competent character.
Yeah.
I say that this is a win for the Black community.
Big fucking fact. Let's go.
Knuckles the Echidna is finally voiced by a Black person. After all of these years, and people who argue Knuckles isn't Black, the motherfucker, his colors are the Jamaican flag. He's got rap music in his theme songs. Motherfucker, it works. Shut up.
Yeah, Knuckles. Oh, Ethan, you're alive. Ethan? Oh,
I think it might be time to end the episode. Oh, it's not? Okay.
My computer died.
Oh. Anyway.
Right, I think that he's dumb and that he was
that shit was weird.
I think
who wrote that shit?
I don't know.
Everybody stare at your screens.
I think a lot of like, you know what? That's a topic for another. That's a Liam video actually. So let's move from Sonic Boom.
Right. Sorry, but I was just saying, like, I'm just happy that Knuckles' character isn't being degraded. You know.
Yeah, that's essentially what I was saying after you disappeared to the Shadow Realm.
And also
to Hex World.
And he's based as fuck because he's like, do you really think I need your power?
Exactly. That shit is that's a wild line.
So fucking cool.
But still, just Idris Elba being invested in Knuckles' actual character is very nice. And I'm assuming they didn't show him Sonic Boom because if they did, he'd be like, I'm not playing this fucking character.
I would really like to see but what I really want for this movie, and I think for this movie to be really like to like hit a certain niche, to like I don't want it to be like a niche film. It's definitely not a niche film because like, you know, it appeals to like different audiences, and it was really popular when it came out. When the first one came out, it did really well. So what I'm thinking for the second one, I think they need to ham up the video game references. Maybe like rescore some like Sonic tracks. Dude,
we need Sonic music in a Sonic movie.
We need not just the one piano rendition of Green Hill Zone at the end of the movie. I'm thinking Unknown from Emmy.
Dude, I was thinking the same
Unknown from
thing.
Emmy, sung by Frank Ocean and Kendrick Lamar. Just do it. Just do it.
We do hear a little bit of Emerald Hill Zone in like the trailer music.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to hear I think a big theatrical Doomsday Zone would be really cool.
Doodle 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 doodle.
Give me
like Eggman's boss themes. Give me the Sonic Adventure one. That Eggman theme. I need that one.
Such a fucking banger. dude.
We've had Sonic Adventure 1 on the brain. Like,
yeah,
we got brain rot.
or just like dude. Give me Knuckles as like Sonic 3 theme when he and just like in that scene where he's like where he jumps out and he like smacks his fist together and he's like, let's run the ones, pussy. Let's go.
Can Knuckles say fuck? Please.
That'd be awesome.
Wait, no, this movie isn't PG-13. Ah, damn it.
They can do the thing. They can do the thing in Sonic 1 where he was like, "You son of a bitch," but they cut him off. Can you just say "motherfucker"? And they cut him off.
Fuck. Yeah.
Please.
With his Idris Elba voice.
Elba.
Speaking of Knuckles is Matt's profile picture on Discord right now.
It's been this way since the trailer dropped. Okay. I've not changed it.
It's a great picture.
It is a great picture.
It's a good picture.
I want an incredibly corny joke where Sonic laughs at his own joke, and then Knuckles doesn't laugh. And he's like, "Not even a chuckle." He's like, "No,
I don't chuckle."
No, not he doesn't. He doesn't have to say it. There has to be the word chuckle in there.
Here I come.
Hey, Chuckles!
Stop.
Best of them.
Tougher than leather. My name is Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle.
I'd rather flex my muscle.
I think Lil Nas is going to be part of the soundtrack.
I
have a feeling because they were following each other. I don't know if they still are, but he follows Sonic. So
I like Lil Nas X, but I do not want him in my Sonic movie.
Why not?
I don't know what's like. It's incredibly weird to envision a licensed game song by Lil Nas X.
They'll probably just put one of his like.
Lil Yachty can be in the credits.
That song,
movie one.
That song.
It does suck. It
does not.
No, it does.
No, it does not.
We are not having this debate. This episode.
I'm so tired of you speed me up haters. You don't understand the fucking
shut up.
Bars that he was spitting. Okay, those were bars.
All right,
that is easily one of the slowest songs in the world.
Break down the lyrics. Let's go.
Okay, so you gotta. So fuck you.
No, yeah, you lost it. You're done. Fuck. Okay, here's my idea. Let's just Matt, you're echoing.
I level up on this bit. I level up on that. Bro.
Okay, Matt, okay. I can hear me echoing on you.
You're loud.
What? Because you made me be louder.
I know.
You fucker. I was gonna say though, let's just get Imagine Dragons to make a licensed song. They're good at doing that. They made Enemy and they made Radioactive.
Ethan's got Arcane on the brain.
I do have Arcane on the brain. I've mentioned it twice now.
Name again?
I don't know the name of the Imagine Dragons singer.
Imagine Dragon, he's nuts.
You fucker!
Fuck you.
They was sleeping on me now. They see me up, beam me up, rings on me like LeBron, rings on me like 23.
That's fire.
That's fucking ass.
No, that's fire. Fuck you. It's for the culture.
Tell Lil Baby I might hit her up cause she bad. Money hit my phone and now I'm running to the cash. Yeah.
That's fire! What do you mean?
That song is so slow.
Spin dash to the safe, do the dash like take a.
That is fire!
Like
fire.
for being a song about Sonic, that song is incredibly slow. Like I don't know, I have no idea. Like listen to that on 1.5 speed to get some fucking actual feeling out of your chest.
What does Day Trip took it to 10 mean?
Oh, that's just that's the producer's call sign, right? That's in Lil Nas X songs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just like how DJ Khaled goes DJ Khaled.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, what's if we're not getting Unknown from Emmy by Kendrick Lamar, what kind of song can we expect for the ending of this movie?
Imagine Dragons, but it's Knuckles singing a song. If they're singing a song about Knuckles.
They give me what's her name? Olivia Rodrigo.
What?
No, you know what? Save her for the third movie with Amy Rose in it.
Okay, both of you are smoking crack.
Oh, okay. So Amy Rose, Sonic CD. Do you think Metal Sonic will be in this movie, or like a Sonic robot?
Let's just
all?
get Billie Eilish for
let's get
Sonic 3.
Shut up, Ethan. No,
Would
but
not
like,
be opposed.
back to the like predictions. Do you think Metal Sonic will be in this movie? I feel like we talked about this in
We talked about this when we talked about the Sonic movie, and I was there. I remember this.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like
I wouldn't be surprised.
Updated thoughts with the trailer now.
I think because this movie is framing it as Sonic versus Knuckles, literally in Japan it's called Sonic versus Knuckles. It's not going to be Sonic versus Knuckles. They're going to team up. It's going to happen. But I feel like it would be a bit boring to have like the Sonic Sonic 1 end battle again, where it's just Sonic and Knuckles and Tails versus an Eggman like drone or flying thing. So like
they need to do the big egg, like death egg mech.
Yeah, they need to.
If they want to do something like that.
They need to do do something new, and it's like either the Death Egg mech, like Seth is saying, or Metal Sonic. That would be sick.
I think Metal Sonic. Actually, now I'm really thinking
Not
about
Metal
it.
Sonic, Mecha Sonic.
Mecha Sonic would be badass.
That would be badass, but I don't think they'd do it. I'm thinking maybe they'll save Metal for the third movie because I think him on posters would just sell the movie by itself. They wouldn't keep. I don't think they'd keep him a secret for this movie about Knuckles.
You're kind of right, which sucks.
Maybe like they introduce Silver Sonic at the end of the movie.
See, okay,
as like a prototype, and then like post-credit scene, they unveil like actual Metal Sonic.
Wait. You just gave me an idea. What if they have isn't there 3 Metal Sonic prototypes?
Well, there's 3. There's Silver Sonic,
Mecha Sonic, and then
there's the other Silver Sonic.
Robo Sonic.
Okay, imagine since it's 3 main characters, they fight all 3 of the Mecha Sonics, and then Eggman is like, "While you were having your little spout with Knuckles, I was out here trying to get a robotic version of you.
I was practicing the blade.
I was practicing the blade, but he's just like, I was trying to get a version of you that's just perfect. So he unveils like 3 of the prototypes, and then after they kick their ass, like the final post-credit scene is like, now I have all the data for a perfect Metal Sonic.
See, but you can do that with just like the big robot doing like the data stuff too.
You can.
I don't think, and like as much as it would be cool for like the like Sonic fans like us to see like the obscure Sonic robot bosses on the big screen, those characters don't sell like outside of that. So that would only work for Metal Sonic, and I know for a fact that because like now I'm like fully like believing this Metal Sonic will be Sonic 3's big selling point.
But Seth, here's the thing: if the other 3 Metal Sonics aren't very marketable, then they don't need to like market them super huge. Imagine that.
Only like Metal Sonic himself is like super like heavily marketed in like anything. So
Metal Sonic.
So like, but like I'm thinking like he just puts out some prototypes, and then like you have, and then it leads into the sequel where you're like, oh, I remember this robot from the second movie. Oh, he brought him back. That's cool.
I think I'm looking at this like, okay, we're doing a Robot Sonic in the second movie. Okay, now we're going to do another Robot Sonic that's different from those other ones. But like this time it's the main.
Not even.
It doesn't. I don't think it works. I think what
you don't think it works.
Egg Robo. Egg Robo. Like
as Sonic 3's bad guy.
Humanoid humanoid egg. No, hear me out. Humanoid egg robo, right? That's like super like jacked and strong and like coming off the fucking the quill, powered by the quill or like the Master Emerald, you know? And he's like fucking shit up. But like he's only like a stepping stone. And then at the post credit scene you reveal, oh, I was using the data that I collected from this fight. I'll use it to build my perfect metal Sonic.
Wait, here's a half idea. What if it's like Death Egg Mech from Sonic 3 and they fight him. And then freaking like what's powering that mech is Sonic and Knuckles' quill's power combined. And then by the end of the movie, he was like, even their power wasn't strong enough. And then he discovers the Chaos Emeralds. And then he's like, oh, but this is just perfect. And then he leads into Metal Sonic. Does that make sense?
Ethan, you said, oh, this is perfect. And like would have been an excellent transition into chaos. Like you looked at a perfect chaos mural, that would have been, and then you ruined. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're kind of right, but at the same time, it's like because they're advertising Knuckles' quill as well in the fucking poster. So it's like, I mean, it would make sense that even if their power wasn't powerful enough, imagine if it goes even higher. And then he finds the Chaos Emeralds, and then either Chaos or Metal Sonic. I mean, imagine that.
It could work. But as I was saying before, I don't think they'd ever do the prototype, like the Mecha Sonics, because A, no one knows who they are outside of Sonic fans or Newgrounds watchers. And but like,
those
when you make movies, right? And especially when you want to make good movies, you don't repeat ideas. You do a Robot Sonics in one movie, you can't do it again as the selling point of a third movie.
That does make sense.
People will be like, well, like general audiences are going to be like, well, what makes, and maybe this like could work, like, oh, what makes this different than the last one? Then they go see it. But like,
well, this one's blue.
Well, this one's blue. Mecha Sonic is also blue.
Like yeah, he's like a dark blue.
So Metal Sonic's different from the badnik aesthetics that they show us in the first movie, like the white and like red and black like color scheme.
Mecha Sonic's like a dark blue though, Seth. He's like a very deep blue.
I would prefer Metal Sonic having a movie to himself because I love Metal Sonic, and I think I don't want them to like repeat ideas.
See, okay, would you rather a Chaos movie or a Metal Sonic movie?
Maybe they can do Chaos for like, actually, because what they're doing right now is like a trilogy, so they can't do Chaos next movie. They should do Chaos like if they do a sequel trilogy, like we Star Wars it up, like we do 4, 5, 6. One of those movies can have Chaos in it.
Do you really think they'd be able to do a 4, 5, 6 though?
But I feel like they've already like they speed ran the fucking classic lore.
They did.
Already.
Well, you have Sonic 1, which is like, well, very loosely Sonic 1 for the first movie.
And then Sonic
2. And then Sonic and the second movie is going to be Sonic 2 and 3, which is arguably one whole story, so that makes sense. Then Sonic 3 can be Sonic CD.
But nah.
Nah.
Matt, suck my dick right now. You shut up.
Dude.
Sonic CD is the best one. Sonic CD is the best one.
I'm a Sigma male adventure enjoyer. So I'd be down.
I love Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
See, okay, wait.
I would be down to see live action Chaos as well. But I think it's super early, right? You don't even have like Amy introduced yet, and we can't do adventure. We can't have Sonic the Hedgehog
3
3
you're
come
going
out.
to the next thing you're going to
No.
tell me is that we need to take the
No,
third
no,
and
but think
big.
about this. Think about this. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I see the next movie could introduce 3 more characters. But like using this movie as a basis, which introduces Tails and Knuckles as 2 new characters, Sonic, the third one, needs to introduce 2 more or 3 if they get a little ballsy.
I just want to get
Amy
away
and Metal,
from
Amy and Metal Sonic are perfect. I think chaos. Like if you do a chaos movie where he's the bad guy, but you also want Amy and Metal Sonic to be in these movies, it'd be too fat. I don't know. It'd be way too much. It'd be like the Spider-Man 3 problem.
But
I can't
you
wait
know
to
what?
Having
see
so many characters.
I can't wait to
really
see
wanna
Gerald
see them-
Robotnik
I
get
wanna see them
executed
move
live.
away. I want to see them move away from James Marsden and Tika Sumter. I love them, but we got to move away from them.
Okay, well here
I feel like that's what they're going to do. With
That's why we need to go
they're
back
on
to
like
Sonic. We need to go
vacation.
back to Sonic's world.
But Seth, here's the thing. Like I get you're thinking about like a sequel trilogy that includes chaos, right? But it's like
Because the Adventure trilogy, yes, I said trilogy. Sonic Heroes counts. That'd be perfect basis for like the sequel trilogy of movies.
Well,
right now we're just doing classic games.
Well, yeah, of course, but I'm saying like for a sequel trilogy, would you say because like you have Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and like if you do perfect chaos for the 4th movie, I feel like you're like blowing the load too early. Because then like
but the Finalhazard has way higher stakes than
no, it does, but like you'd want to save that for the last movie.
The most perfect chaos is drown an entire city. Come on, come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like
the Bioliths are just gonna blow up the planet.
What would you put in between that 4 and 6 movie? Because 4 is perfect chaos, then 6 is Finalhazard. What would you put for the fifth one?
You could do Neo
Black
Metal
Arms.
Sonic in that one.
Black Arms.
No,
Black
because
Arms
the Black
easy.
Arm.
Black Arms easy.
Listen.
I do not want to hear Sean Schemmel in a Sonic.
The Black Arms are like Avengers level threat. Like you
spend these movies building up the Sonic the Hedgehog Avengers team, dude. Holy fucking shit! Imagine.
Okay, that'd be cool. But hold on, Team Chaotic spin-off movie? Let's think about it. But like, I don't know about the Black like the you can't have the Black Arms in between Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. What?
Black Arms easy.
No, you do that for the last movie if that's possible.
Black Arms easy.
But I think they want to avoid Shadow the Hedgehog at all costs, so Sonic Adventure 2 will be the last movie for like a sequel.
I like how we're predicting
a sequel trilogy when isn't even the second movie in the franchise hasn't even come out yet.
That's it, fuckers. That's it. Podcast over. Yeah, I think we've exhausted these things, and we still gotta record 7 more videos. But yeah, anywho, thank you guys for watching, or listening, or whatever the fuck y'all do.
Thank you, Ethan, for joining us.
Yay! It was very fun.
Remember to follow us on all of our social media platforms. We got a link tree now. So
I just made the link tree. I finished it like 5 minutes ago.
Well, this video isn't going up 5 minutes ago, is it, Seth?
No, Matt. No, it's not.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
We have a link tree now. Stop. That was mean. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to yell at both of you. Remember, always shit on Knuckles from Sonic Boom and Sonic Boom in general.
Listen to a podcast on Spotify. I definitely didn't upload all them goddamn episodes of Spotify for y'all not to listen to them, so I'm going to be very upset if you don't listen to them.
Unless you already listened to them. Listen to them again! Do it! Go!
We're having an exclusive Seth rap of Knuckles on the Spotify.
Alright, here's a preview. I'm Knuckles. and I'm super cool.
And that's all you get.
That's all you get.
Yeah, see you next.
See you next adventure.
And also,
Peace out.
Happy New Year and Christmas.
Happy New Year! Woo!
Merry Christmas. Woo!